The dollar CAD. Let's revisit that idea, which is still intact. So I will link the relevant idea. This is that same screen. On the dollar CAD, we are looking for a breakout. There's a tight squeeze. So price is going sideways, and we talked about this extensively the other day, that market is giving signals of going up. Probably there is what we call the, what's famous in the trading world, the traffic terminology. There's a lot of traffic to the left, loads of levels, so we don't know. And what I like to call this is that price on any time frame under the daily chart now would be under the umbrella of a fourth wave. That's the term, the umbrella of a fourth wave. Let me write it down. The umbrella of fourth wave. So what it does is that anything, all the prices inside, all the time frames from this point onwards, or actually from this point onwards, everything inside is inside the umbrella of fourth wave. What does that mean? Well, when price is in a fourth wave on this time frame, and let's suppose we go to the 4-hour chart, move that bit. All this price action, let's go back to the daily first actually. Let me mark them so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'll put some horizontal lines here. So that's one line. Let's put another one to depict these levels, this one and this one. Now if I go to the 4-hour chart, what you would see is price going back and forth within those levels. Now the umbrella of the fourth wave effect is that everything underneath that daily chart, on the 4-hour chart, the hourly chart, the wave function will not have that predictable 3, 4, 5 wave going on. It will often do wave 3 and it would leave it as it is without completing a 5 up, and then it will turn around. For example, here creates a new peak, comes to those levels and goes up, does not bother creating those levels. And so when you know that you're under the umbrella of fourth wave, it is best to either avoid the immediate step down time frames. For example, if the daily chart is within a tight box, fourth wave like so, avoid trading the 4-hour chart. But if price was bouncing against, let's say, the peak of those levels or the bottom levels when they're already established, then you could probably go to an hourly chart like so, and then you could trade them using the 1-2 scenario. So you'll see a 1 here. Let's just look at this one. I don't trade these, and I will tell you why I don't trade these. But let's first just theoretically talk about them. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. And in normal, when the market is trending, so for example, if the price was not boxed and it was trending down, you would have easily, with confidence, taken a trade here or below here, and there's a higher probability the price would go down and complete the 5th wave. But when it's stuck inside the box, it would do 1, 2, and 3, and then it would truncate that 5th wave like this one, or it wouldn't do that. I don't know what it does, but that's what it is. So as soon as you know your daily chart is in a tight box, you have to trade it differently. One simple remedy to this would be to simply not trade those markets that are stuck in tight boxes like so. I like to see my charts side by side like so. So if I trade the hourly chart now, and this is the main point that I want to do, bring everything to, is that I'm on the hourly chart now here, and what I see is a 3 up, a 4 down with a zigzag pattern. Price comes to the purple. It's creating that level here. I can go long here. Let me bring buy order, something like so. You can probably look into it tomorrow when the markets are properly open. It could do something like this. So what would be my target? Obviously my target could easily be those highs. You see they're far away up there. So if I bring this is what I like about this trading view, that if I'm drawing this arrow here, and you can see it on the chart to the left, which is the 4-hour chart, and most probably market will try that. So as long as price stays within these box formation, we can try this. But the other way of doing this would be to say, okay, I don't want to trade this market unless and until it breaks those levels. Let's hide these so we could focus on this. So if we bring this line down here, that is actually the more relevant level. So I'll go back to the hourly chart. And as we can see, this, actually let's bring the two charts together and bring it here. That is the level. Change this one to 4-hour. That is the level I'm talking about. So this is the target. So your target for this entry, if you make your entry here, your target should be up there. And if it breaks out and then retest those levels, which would be these levels, suppose it comes and breaks those levels, then it will create a scenario for, looking for buy setups on the M15 or M30 or the hourly chart, even the 4-hour chart. So that's the update on the dollar CAD. There is one opportunity available to us if we understood how to play it, and that's how it is. Entry here, stop loss here, target point there.